Hey dancers, I am sure most of you think there is something to heal in you, there is something to fix, that something is maybe wrong with you, this is why you are not getting exactly what you want from your life, from your dance career, and you are keep chasing like, what do I need to fix in me? Let me tell you something like, your identity is a mindset pattern. It has nothing to do with who you are. If you want to know what I'm talking about, stay tuned. Hello creative souls, welcome to this sanctuary where you can transform your dance and soul and speak your authentic voice. I am Chandini, I am a dancer, and today I teach a dancer mindset because this is what really creates your reality. This is what absolutely decides of your behavior and you are maybe not aware about it. So if you are interested about mindset, you are already doing some mindset work, or you are completely new to it, you are in the right channel. And because now we started all the fundamental video about mindset, so if you missed any of this video, you can go back on the channel and find the playlist. So today we are going to talk about identity, because your mindset drives your identity. And let's start again to enter in the game, because this channel is no bullshit channel. Do not confuse personality and identity. Your personality is your taste, your values, your temperament, the way you express yourself. Your identity is your self-concept, your assumptions, your belief, how you identify yourself. And all of that, this identity part, completely influence your behavior, and you are maybe not even fucking aware about it. So, let's start again. Let's define what's a self-concept, because I want everything to be clear when I use some terms. When I mean self-concept, it's about how you see yourself. What do you think about you? How do you think the world sees you? Your interaction with the world. So for example, an idea of self-concept is that I am always lucky. That's a self-concept. You see yourself, you identify yourself as a lucky person. Maybe your self-concept is that I am never chosen. I am always like the backup option. This is a self-concept. Now let's see the difference with a personality. And I also take me as an example because I am my own success stories. I have always been shy. I have always been quiet. I am an introvert. Even though it doesn't look like, I can tell you that I am an introvert, and it's extremely visible when you know me in my personal life, because I don't hang out with group of friends. I don't like that. When I see my friend, it's only one-to-one. I like to be at home. I mean, like, I like to travel as well, but I like to be kind of alone. I like to talk to people like through voice message, stuff like that, but you will rarely get me on the direct call. There's not something, it's not I don't like, it's like I feel less free, you know? It's like I have this old type of behavior that make like, yes, I am an introvert. That also is an identification. This is my self-concept. Yes, but I do not make it a problem anymore, and I will explain you that later. But let's say I have always been that kind of girl, genuine, little naive, yes, of course, if you want. That, let's say, is my personality. I love the color blue. Blue is one of my favorite color. I like dogs and cats and horse and the nature. This is my personality. As a self-concept, yes, I am shy, I am naive, I am very kind, but I am a fucking lucky girl. I am a lucky girl. No one can fuck with me. At the end of the day, I am always right. This is my self-concept. So I am what you can call a badass self-concept that is very rooted in self-confidence, in about, I'm not going to bend for you. If my values are my values, I do not bend for anything. My loyalty to myself, to my values first. So this is how you see. Your personality is completely different from your self-concept. The way you express yourself, and especially as an artist, because I assume that mostly dancers are here on this channel, even though on the mindset part, the way you express yourself, the way you choose your costume, your music, all of that, your tastes are your personality. Your identity is that, what do you think about yourself and the world generally? What do you assume? What do you believe? So with the dancer, wearing the same costume, choosing the same music, and ready to go on stage. Here the difference of identity. Do you think like you rock the stage all the time because you are so good at performing? Or do you think like, oh, I am not sure if people are gonna like it, maybe I should do this, maybe I should be careful about that, I'm not really sure, anyways, I am never the one who gets remembered? Do you see that there is two different self-concepts linked to the same personality? With that said, how mindset now creates identity? It's very simple. You add and have still repeated thought that comes like again. They are completely rehearsed thought. Like for example, let's say one time you were not chosen for a dance contract. And then you started to ruminate it. Oh, I'm not chosen for this contract. I'm not chosen. I don't know if I'll be chosen for the next one. And what if I am never chosen? What am I going to do? Maybe I should find a backup plan. Maybe I should change that in my head. Maybe I should market that. Okay, second opportunity come. You are not chosen. You see, I'm not chosen. There is a problem with me. I am never chosen. I am tired. I need money. I want to do this, but I am not chosen. You see how you repeated that more than you imagine, like all fucking day long. We have 60,000 thoughts a day. Are you really aware about what you think during all this time? But you will be surely thinking about that before going to sleep. And all of that, from already repeating a thought, you are linking it to an interpretation. Oh, if I'm not chosen, it's because I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not pretty enough. Maybe it's my skills. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe I'm too young. No matter what, you start to give an interpretation according to how you view yourself. To that, it linked to an emotional response. You get sad. You get demotivated. You get angry, and the emotional response is never a problem. We'll talk about that later. It's never a problem. The problem is like you keep linking your emotion with an interpretation. This is where it's getting tricky and it's gonna backfire you. Because right now you are linking emotions, like you feel sad, yeah, I am feeling sad because I am not chosen, because I am not good enough, so I should work more, or so I should get more training, so I should have more skills. Because you link this emotion to an interpretation, then goes to behavior pattern. What you decide to do every day, how you show yourself, it's completely linked to all of that. This is how it creates an identity. And your identity manifests your reality. Your reality is always just a mirror of somewhere, somehow you had a thought about it. And I'm not saying that because I have this thinking also. It's like, oh, so all of that is manifested, but why I manifested my car broken this morning? Because I did not thought about it. I'm just saying like, what's going to be also very important is how to respond to it. But let's say that right now, the most common pattern of not being chosen, feeling alone, not feeling supported, or you have to struggle, or you are successful, but it always costs you effort, all of that is a manifestation of your identity. Once you shift your identity, your reality will follow you. It will follow. It will never come before you. And that's going to be very important, because this is where we all get tricked and we are tripping, is because we expect the reality we see in front of us to be a feedback validation. But it cannot be, because it follows and it's lagging behind you. It's a fucking slow snail. So why you should not wait validation. You are the validation first, and you feed your mindset. That's going to change your reality. But you and your mindset first has to give the direction. Nothing else. We'll come back to that. So now you understand that your identity, it's something familiar to you. Does not mean it's the best. Does not mean it makes you happy. It is just fucking familiar for your brain. And especially, it is not something that's true. It's just something like you have thought over and over and over and over. And because you have thought about it too much time, it manifested one time, you believed it. You manifested 2 times, you believed it. And you keep tracing that to the point like you don't even question it. This is why it is still there in your reality, because you do not question that. You have accepted it as true. And does not mean it's something you like. Does not mean it's something that makes you happy. This is where it's the sad part. Our brain is programmed for familiarity. So this is where we are going to see the importance of self-concept. Because, okay, let's say, when we start mindset, like you are kind of new to it, or you just started, you are not really yet an expert. Let's say like there is two types of people. There is people with very bad self-concept, most of the time, and there is people who are like not that much bad self-concept. So the thing is like, self-concept is always a non-negotiable. We should always work on it because it's always going to tap in a lot of topic. Generally, if you, like, for example, I love to say, and I always say that I am lucky. I am a lucky person. This is going to impact each and everything that can happen in my life. This is why I like it so much, because no matter what it means, I am always lucky. It means like when something is happening, a situation, it always makes me feel like, oh my God, I got lucky on that. Oh fuck, I'm so lucky. You see, so it's like, it's not specific, but it's gonna very much help. So I always advise you to have a good general self-concept. I am always lucky, I am always chosen, things are always easy for me. I never need to make effort, I am always lucky, I never have to lift a finger to get this, this and that. And this is really important. Then we are gonna work like to some specific topic, because like you say, sometimes like me, I came with a not too bad self-concept. I always felt like, yeah, I am a good person, I am beautiful, I am smart, so that's a good self-concept. But I have in the background the idea of, yeah, but people doesn't understand me and they don't support me and they always want to take advantage of me. I thought I had a good self-concept, but actually the behind the thought was spoiling the good self-concept I have. This is why I'm saying when you come to mindset, either your self-concept is like trash, completely, we are going to renovate the entire house, either you are mixed and you think you have a good self-concept, but actually there is tiny part that are little sabotaging it. That was my case, for example. And most of the time I see that it's the case of my client as well. So also there is some identity trap that you should see. You should really be like, how to say that? You should really be careful what it means. For example, I'll give an example, it's more easy. I always say I am a perfectionist. And I used to say I am a broken perfectionist because this is how I was seeing myself. I want to be a perfectionist, but I'm not capable to make things perfect. So I was saying I'm a broken perfectionist. I just understood that my natural way of being is not compatible with being that highly achieved perfectionist, because it's too rigid, and I'm not a rigid person. I cannot enter in a box. I always jump to place. Like you cannot just catch me under one label. This is why I could not achieve what I consider as being a good perfectionist. Now, since I rework all this mindset, how do I see myself with this idea of perfectionist? Now I don't say anymore I'm a broken perfectionist. I am saying that, yes, I have a tendency for perfectionism, but my mindset has its rewire of me saying like whatever I do is good enough. I am good enough. I don't need to push too much. I don't need things to be perfect. It's already good because I am doing it, because it is me. I still say I am a perfectionist because in my mind now it means I have this idea of make it the best of what I can. This is what I mean now anymore by perfectionist, and it's not anymore something that stops me. This is not anymore something that creates toxicity with myself. This is not something that frustrates me or feeling like I am not good enough, I cannot achieve what I want. No, now it's just like, oh, it is this idea of compared to other people, my idea will be more elaborated or more pushed toward that direction. And I know that I will find a way to get the best out of it. This is what now means perfectionism for myself. So now I'm asking you, how do you label yourself? Do you label yourself as perfectionist, anxious, lazy, hard worker? And the word is not a problem. The word has no problem. The issue may be in what it means for you. What's the interpretation behind? This is what is going to create the identity. Because all of that make you practice over and over the same response. I used to say I am an insomniac. I do not say that anymore because technically I am not an insomniac anymore. But sometimes, even though I was not having insomnia anymore, by use of language, I was keep saying, oh, but even me, I have insomnia. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't have insomnia anymore. You see how much this thought is familiar. So careful when you label yourself certain things, because the meaning you have about these things have power. It's up to you to make this meaning evolve and change it. For example, I will always say I am naive. And I do not want, because the society said, to see that as something negative. I see that as something positive about I am always very honest. I am always very genuine. Yes, I am too naive for the dirty people. But you know what? No one fucks with me. You see, this is how you make some label works with you in your identity. There is no good or bad. I'm gonna say that. There is no good or bad in this world. It's only about, does it serve you or not? Is it serving you or not? Is it in your favor or not? This is all what the fuck matters. If your way of defining yourself as anxious, perfectionist, as I don't know, no matter what, if it's the meaning you give to that serves you, we are all fine. But if it's that not serving you and you are giving a tag about you are always a victim of it, then it's not good. You understand what I want to mean? And this is why when we are doing mindset, some things will be easier than others, but the most time why we struggle with changing some things and why it feels hard is because first we think we have to fix something. You don't have to fix anything. You don't have to heal anything to change your identity, then manifest a new reality. And I want to be very clear about that. And welcome my bullshit slapper. We are here to slap some bullshit so fucking hard on the Thursday. Because no bullshit tolerated here. Not anymore in your mindset. The people who tell you that you need to heal to manifest this. You need to heal to be that good dancer. You need to fix yourself because you are too much reactive over some topic. You need to fix your behavior because blah, 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 blah. This is all fucking bullshit. You don't need to fix anything. You don't need to heal. You just need to change how do you identify yourself. And that's an entire new world. That has nothing to do with all others. Because, let me tell you, why did mindset solve in months what I could not solve in years of therapy? And I wish I knew mindset before, but you know what? It's never too late. When I remember what age I was, 22, something like that. I went by myself to a therapist. I came to say, I feel that I am too negative. I am too sad each and every day. I know there is something wrong. I am not happy in my life. I have dark ideas. What should I do? Help me. You know what? It's true. It's the truth. I swear on my own soul, it is the truth. The person looked at me and said, what's your age again? I said, I'm 22. You know what she said? She said, usually the people who come for this kind of topic, they are like 40 or 50 and they are in middle life crisis. You are too young to talk about that, so there is no problem. Come back later. I mean, like, meanwhile, I could have killed myself several times. Like, thank you. We should all wait the midlife crisis to solve. Insane. This is why I hate therapists. This is why I hate psychology. Because this is full of thousands of bullshit. And mindset is really the science. It's scientific. It's neuroscience all explained. Physics, quantic, and everything. Psychology is just another interpretation of human behavior. This is all what it is. And I am sad to say that because I've been passionate by human behavior and psychology for so much years, but it taught me all the worst limiting beliefs you cannot imagine. People's behavior, people's tendency, people's trauma, all of that came from psychology, and it makes you believe in this concept, makes you interpret other people through this lens so that it manifests people being like that. And this is the worst. When mindset says, whatever you perceive, whatever you think, over and over, whatever you interpret, however you identify yourself, manifest your reality, it always follows you. Your reality will follow what the fuck you say, what the fuck you stick to it. No matter what, if it's the opposite right now, it will follow what you stick to. When psychology say, This is how it is. You are powerless. You cannot do anything about it. You just have to accept. Me accepting something I don't want, why the fuck should I accept something I don't want? When we are given this ability, it's like saying you are the ability to breathe. And then I'm telling you, no, don't breathe. You cannot breathe. Then why I'm given biologically the capability to do it? You are biologically, physically given the capability to change your reality just through your thought, through your identification. The fuck you don't want to use it? You don't want to keep the reality, decide for it, when the reality is after all just a mirror of what you have been thinking all this time over and over. Then what the fuck do you want it to decide? When you can change the script of the movie anytime. This is get me crazy sometimes. So to say, there is nothing to fix in you. The only things you should fix is what you think, what you believe. And before believing, it's just about what you think, what you choose to think. This is the only thing you need to fix. Nothing regarding to you, how you are, who you are. No, this is not about that. Healing, it will come indirectly from that, by changing your identification. Because the problem also I have seen in therapy is that when you go to therapy, you keep identifying yourself as, I was a victim of it. I am a victim of that. All these bad things happen to me. You keep identifying with that. Those people make you keep talking about it. And then they're like, but it's not your fault. But does not change your fucking identification. So does not change what you manifest. No kidding. I have tried this a new method of therapy for over a year. Every time I was going there, I was feeling worse than when I was coming. Sometimes I was coming happy to the session. I come back, I will be crying. And it kept me identifying with, I live this. That happened to me. Oh, it was not that fun, but that happened to me, even if it was not my fault. It kept me identifying with that. When mindset tell you, now I identify, you get closure with the past. Some people change the past, rewire it. Some people, they are like, oh, you know what? I don't change my past, but there is no bridge anymore. The bridge is cut. It's just like an old memory from an old things, and it does not emotionally anymore drives you. This is where it's different with mindset. Mindset say, what the fuck I am choosing to think? Because I know, like, what I'm choosing to think over and over is going to be true tomorrow, the next month, the next week, no matter when. It's going to be true anyway if you persist in this idea, in this new identity. So you are given all the possibility from now. And the problem is, like, familiarity is only limitation. It feels safe. This is why it does not want you to think you're so much good dancer, you're so much good person. Like, all what looks impossible right now can happen to you. Just as a snap of finger. But it's not safe to think that, because you're like, then how I'm going to handle, how is it going to happen? That is weird. Do I am really that much good enough? And if I'm not, and if people think I am a fake, and this is why your mind does not let you choose that. And you need to have that conscious decision of, no, this is what we are going to think right now. This is how you rewire an entire identity. And the aim of mindset is to create a new familiarity. I'm not saying familiarity is bad. I do not demonize it. I am saying that we are creating a new familiarity. Now what we want you to feel familiar with is that I am always successful. I am always lucky. The best always happens to me. I don't have to worry. This is the new familiarity we want to create. How do we create familiarity? You rehearse it in your head over and over and over through thinking, through imagination, through inner conversation. If you want to script, you script. If you want to meditate, you meditate. But just we create this new identity through familiarity. Familiarity is repetition. What do you have? Because we didn't know, but we have no idea how much we rehearse the same character about ourselves from our maybe little age where we were in school. Maybe we got bullied once, like me, and then we get bullied for all over the 15 years. Because we rehearsed that, we live it, we reimagine it, we played it over and over, we lived it again and over. So this is why it manifested. Now I'm asking you to do the same, but with your most favorable outcome. It will become familiar. Beginning when you will do it, you will be like, I'm completely delusional, this is all crazy. Then it will become familiar, then you will start to wake up, it's not that much hard to tell myself that I am good enough, that I am amazing. This is how I started. I started to say, oh, I am good enough. Then I started to say, oh, I am good. Then I started to say, oh, I am the best. Because the other step was familiar, so I could now allow myself to think like, yes, I am the best. When before I would have never said that. Now you know what I'm saying? I am exceptional. And recently only, all of that got parroted to me through some people. And that's not making me arrogant. That's just making me like, this is my self-concept. You don't shit on your self-concept. You don't play low because you think like, oh no, I have to be humble. Fuck off. Why do you think like thinking the best about you does not make you humble? That's also a limitation and a wrong interpretation for society. So me, I decided I am exceptional. Everyone see it. Everyone acknowledge it. But still I am humble. I am genuine. Because this is who the fuck I am. This is my personality. And now it's linked with the best of my identity. Do you understand the concept? So, my question for you to end this video is like, how do you see yourself? As a human, in your personal life, as a dancer, in your relationship with money, in your relationship with work, in your relationship with love, in your relationship with your family. How do you see yourself? And all what's not favorable for you, all what you don't want anymore to be true and keep manifesting in your reality, you will need to rewire it. How you rewire to mindset is like method acting. You became a new character. It's like you're playing a new movie. In the new movie, you are the hero and only good things happen to you. Then how do you think every day? This is all about that. You have to embody this person of, now I'm only lucky. So you cannot start to think like, oh, this shit will happen to me. Oh, they will fuck me in the ass. No, you cannot say that. You cannot say that anymore because you're always lucky. It's truly a method acting. Yes, it feels weird at the beginning. You will get used to it. Your brain will keep familiarity. Then it will be easier and you will keep upgrading like that. And once you will start to experience it, you will start to believe it naturally. So you will naturally repeat that to yourself. Like you naturally before repeated all the shit to yourself. So you see, identity is just a mindset pattern. Now, what's your pattern? Is it something you want to keep? Is it something you want to change? To change, just change the pattern. Change the thought pattern. That's all. Your behavior will follow. But what matters first is the thought. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any question, any concern, you can always drop it in the comment section below. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing this video if you feel it's useful and it could help someone else you know. Thank you very much really to be here. I can't wait to launch my space. I know I'm talking about that every time. I'm taking my time to do it, because I know it's gonna happen. So as soon as it's ready, you will be first to know. So thank you very much to be here and I wish you a very good weekend.